dance. You made it tingle, baby. Light it up.
Finally, alright. So I've been meaning to do story time with you guys. Story time! Yeah! Okay, so today's story time is going to be about a year ago. A year ago, when I actually ended up going with a friend to Disneyland. It was a great day until something happened. Okay, so I went to Disneyland with my friend, right? And we were having a good time. And then I was a little hesitant on going into like a roller coaster, personally, because I knew my size and I was worried I wasn't gonna fit, right? I was like, damn, like I don't want to like say I don't want to go, but I want to go in, you know. I am terrified of roller coasters, but it was just me and her that day until later on we met up with other people. But I'll get to that. So we had gone everywhere, and so far I'm fitting everywhere, right? That's why I always stop myself from really going to amusement parks and rides that I've never been in because of my size. So that was my biggest worry. And I think we ended up trying to go into Space Mountain, I think, if I'm correct. Not too sure. We waited in line. She was like, I was telling her that I don't like roller coasters, that I've actually only been... I was actually at that time, was Christmas time? I'm guessing, yeah, it might have been Christmas time, around there. And I was like, I don't like this kind of stuff, you know? Like, I mean, one thing that really freaks me out are falls. Falls. Like, I don't care for speed, I don't care for being up high, you know? But falls are the things that get me. Falls. So, at one point, it really came to realization that, like, damn, I'm about to go on a ride, and I'm about to risk people in, like, an embarrassment. And honestly, we ended up, by the time we were at the front of the line, it was time to go there. I was holding out the line for a good amount of time because, like, I didn't fit. And I was like, hold up, might be my sweater, might be this. It wasn't. It was this. You know? And then, like, I got out slowly and they were like, hey, you want to, like, wait on the side? Maybe you can try again, this time without your sweater? But I knew it wasn't going to work. I knew it wasn't. So when I went back, it was like, I went back to the outside. I was like, nah, man, like, this totally sucks. She went on there on her own, right? And I was like, what? That was bothering me the whole night. The whole night. That literally ruined my night. I tried to have as much fun as I can after. And I guess. I could. But I just couldn't get it off my mind. And it was like crazy. It's just, I didn't like it. And it really pissed me off. It didn't piss me off because I didn't show no anger. But when I get like disappointed in myself or sad or any of that kind of thing, I know what I do. I get quiet and I just become silent. I don't even smile during a ride, you know? I'm just like... I remember after we ended up meeting two other dudes, and then we ended up going to like I think it was some type of water ride, and they were in the back, and they were in the front, I was all the way in the back, and they were enjoying themselves, talking out loud, and I was just like, it was just all over my mind, like, damn, I can't go in. How big have I become? And I think that was actually a standing point, because even though I didn't start this process of me losing weight and like eating healthier and everything till a few months later, pretty much almost a year, I guess, it kept running through my mind, but I never was willing to accept it till recently because of other factors that have popped up in my life, you know? So it's like, damn. And well, I got a few more. The one time, I remember possibly last year, I think during February, I weighed myself once, but I think I blocked that out. Like, it literally made me cry but I think my mind just blocked it out. I wasn't willing to accept it because, look, I don't feel it. I'm young, you know? And then when I see myself in the mirror, I don't usually see like a panzota, like panzota. I don't really see like a big stomach. I just see me, you know? And that's where I think it gets a lot of people. Personally, you don't feel it and you don't see it. It wasn't until recently where I actually was starting to feel it and see it. And it stopped me from doing so many things, but not actually recently. Like in my other video, Culver City Stairs, I would have never caught myself. No way in hell would I have ever been like gone up, down, all around, and even walk towards it. And I gotta thank my friend for that. That's pretty much my story for today, man. Like that's a tad bit of like why I want this so bad. Like this weekend, I actually gave in a little bit. I sort of like, I don't know how. Okay, so I had like a protein burger. It was with a beef patty, right? Lettuce, onions, and just it was covered in lettuce instead of bread, no mayonnaise. I didn't even put ketchup. But I had fries. And that actually ended up messing my stomach, with my stomach, cause I was already I had like 6 fries, and I lost a little bit of control. I kept eating fries, but it just really did mess with my stomach because I haven't really had anything fried in so long. Well, 2 weeks isn't that. It's 2 weeks, you know, but to my stomach, it didn't really go down through right. I should have said no. That was my fuck up, and I'm telling you guys how I messed up. But, you know, I ain't gonna let it bring me down like everything else has brought me down in my life, you know? I'm gonna push forward. I gotta push forward. You see this? I don't want this. I mean, my arms are like, they're arms, but they can get better, you know, over time. Alright, man. Alright, ladies, gentlemen, my subscribers, my fans, whoever's here for my journey. I hope you like, comment, and subscribe. And, you know, just share this. I want this world to know my journey. Be with me, you know? It helps me. It makes me want to go harder for some reason. I feel like dedicated to upload, and I feel dedicated to lose weight because I'm finally being open with people in this world, how I feel about my weight, how I am. And it's very odd because I'm not a very open person. Usually I like stockpile everything in until one day I break in tears, you know, or whatever. And that's it, man. So please like, comment, share, subscribe. It'll really help me a lot. Really help me a lot. And I'm going to keep on doing this. Tomorrow I'm going to be releasing a new video too.